This is Mark Bell from SuperTraining.tv. Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. This is a Thursday night bench session at Super Training Gym in Sacramento, California. Let's talk a little bit about the bench press here, and let's talk a little bit about form and what you're trying to do in the bench press. A lot of people want to make a big deal about raising your stomach up and arching and doing all these various things. Really what you're trying to do in the bench press is you're just trying to keep your chest up. If you can remember that, you're going to be winning most of the battle. Now, there are some other tricks involved, obviously. You need to keep your legs tight. You need to try to keep your shoulders back, not let your shoulders roll forward. But basically, if you just keep your chest up, you're going to be accomplishing a lot of those things. You're going to be up on your traps. And also keeping your chest up normally means that there's tightness throughout your legs. Here comes Mr. Robot Pants, slingshotting it up. He's got the slingshot on. He's got the slingshot wrist wraps on as well. Here comes myself with the slingshot elbow sleeve on from howmuchyoubench.net. There I am pumping out 405 like it's my job. Wearing that Rogue Fitness belt. This is 450 or 460 rather. The reason why I point that belt out, it's a nice belt that forms to your body pretty well. Those of you who are kind of lost on finding a good belt, I recommend that one. That's a great belt. And God bless our board holder here, huh? Here comes Mr. Pants. He's got a 3-board press going with 500 pounds. Takes care of that very smoothly. He was wearing a Spud belt from Spud Inc. Those are also some great belts. There's a lot of options out there when you're trying to choose a belt. A typical standard powerlifting belt is fantastic, but they're not always great for everyone. Here I go with 500 pounds. A little bit of a hitch there. I kind of pressed it towards my feet. I can't really press in a straight line very well. I think it's due to the amount of range of motion that I have. So I have to press in a pretty good arc. From the sternum kind of to about the chin, I'd say, which is where I finish, somewhere in there. Here goes Robot with 550. Takes care of that one easy as well. Robot is preparing for our meet that we have here in March, and I'm embracing him, trying to give him some power, give him some strength. Strength in numbers, strength in homosexual activity, perhaps. I don't know. Treston Scholl, he's excited about something, so I get excited with him. Otherwise, he won't go away. I mean, he'd still be bumping on me, I think, if I didn't reciprocate at all. So here I am sliding those sleeves up again. They're not super tight, a little too snug to leave on all the time. I think they make me look cool. What do you think? No? Not so much? I wasn't happy with that 500 pounds. I knew I could do better, so I went up in weight a little bit. Here's 510. Body weight on this morning was 250 pounds. And shoulders feeling good. I got some great work done by the folks at Kinetic Chain Sports in Pleasanton, California. They were able to take care of me. So here's 510. Move smoothly. And felt good. Another thing I want to point out is I was lifting, benching in Olympic lifting shoes. And that was kind of helping me keep my legs tight, keep my heels down. Now I switched to some board pressing. This is 410 pounds. I'm a terrible board presser, especially with kind of a close grip, which is kind of weird because I'm actually a decent close grip bencher, but when it comes to the boards, it's very hard for me. So I wanted to intentionally go with a fairly close grip to the point where my hands were inside of where my elbows were. Here goes Robot again. Looks like he's got about 6 plates on there and a dime. He starts to work up a little bit. Been struggling on that right side a little bit. Not exactly sure, why that right side's collapsing. but it is, so he's going to have to continue to try to remedy that. Sometimes when you have one side that's off, you simply do more reps, more weight on one side than the other. Sounds retarded, but I've had some success with that. Rob Lando has pointed that out to me as well. He's successfully benched over 900 pounds many times in competition. I think something as simple as doing band press downs, band push downs, and doing 25 reps on your weak side and doing 20 reps on the other. Things like that. Or just even doing one-arm dumbbell presses. One-arm dumbbell bench presses, one-arm dumbbell overhead work, some single arm movements. And that is it from supertraining.tv.